On this episode, I play with knives. I review the Benchmade 940 carbon fiber clone from DHgate. Alright, first things first, open up your DHgate app and search for Benchmade 940. You're going to get a bunch of other Benchmade knives, but you'll see this ugly knife when you find it. And I found the one that had carbon fiber on there, and this is going to range from about $29 to about $50. I picked one up for $29, and real ones go for about $300.
3 weeks of Chinese shipping later.
Alright, let's open up the clone vault and find the knife I should open this one up with. And you got it. This is my favorite clone. This is the Benchmade bug out carbon fiber. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and open this up with my favorite knife. And we'll see how this one comes out. You know, I carry this carbon fiber bug out quite a bit, and you can tell it's even got goo on it. Or is that rust? Well, if it's rust, we know that the blade actually has some carbon steel in it. So like I was saying, I don't know if I'm really excited about this knife. This knife is really overrated, and a lot of people on YouTube say awesome things about the 940. I've handled a couple of them, and I'm not quite sure. Alright, this box has some lies on it. Don't try to turn this in to get it sharpened, because it's not going to work. Alright, as you open this thing up, you're going to see that the knife is in this little bag. A bunch of cheap foam that we don't need, and some official looking glossy paper about this product. Throw that away. And you have the little axis. Oh, and a bug. Let's kill that bug first. And you have the axis lock little thing. Throw that away. And throw the box away. I'll never use it again. Alright. So this is what comes in the box. This little Benchmade. It looks like a little sock you clean your glasses with. And they've conveniently stored it in some plastic. And here we go. All right. This is an interesting knife. This is, I would like to say, the ugliest knife I've ever purchased. It's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a cool design. It's made of carbon fiber. You know, it's looks like it's decently made. It's very similar to the style of carbon fiber as my Benchmade bug out. And I'd rather have it in carbon fiber than the ugly pea green that it comes in. So when you look at the comparison of these two, they're all right. And I'll get into some of the details of why I don't like this knife later. But first, let's go through our barrage of standard tests to see how this compares up to a real one, or real specs at least, starting with the weight test. A real one comes in at 2.44 ounces, and this one comes in at 2.54. And I would say that's okay. And the next test we're going to do is the measure test. So we have the specs here. And let's see how it compares to the real specs. Overall length on a real one is going to be 7.87 inches, and blade length is 3.40, which I would say this is accurate. So I'll give it 2 thumbs up. Alright, the next test is my favorite test, the sharpness test. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and click on that subscribe button down there and let us know some comments as well. We appreciate everyone supporting this page, and if you like these videos, go ahead and subscribe so we can make some more. Alright, here we go. Oh man, this ugly blade cuts so nice. Look at that. Oh, all the way. Oh, this is a pretty sharp blade. Look at that, like butter. Oh, effortless cutting on this. Oh, the tip, just the tip. Oh. Alright, even though this is an ugly blade, this thing cuts really nice. Let's try this long strip again. Yep. Alright, so this is a pretty sharp blade. Let's try just slivers. Let's see if we can do some slivers here. Yeah. This is a pretty sharp blade. I'm going to go ahead and give this ugly blade a thumbs up. Alright, next up is the tip test, where I take this blade and I shove it in this piece of 2x6 about 8 times, and we'll see the tip and see if it holds up. But first, safety gloves. And here we go. Let's see how we did. I think this blade held together just fine. There isn't that much, coating that's been rubbed off, just a little bit. But overall, I would say that this thing is pretty strong. It held up nicely. I'll give it a thumbs up. So overall, this knife is ugly. The aesthetics of it, I don't like the blade. The handle doesn't fit right in your hand. It feels okay. It looks good with the carbon fiber. But that little tip at the end just doesn't feel good in your palm. The blade is some sort of bayonet style blade. It has no curve to it. But that's the bad parts. You know, if you can deal with an ugly knife, that's just fine. That's your prerogative. But I just don't get why everyone just raves about these knives. They're just, the ergonomics of them are poor. You know, when you compare it to this one, it fits in your hand nice. It's curved at the end. It's beautiful. I just don't know why you would go with the 940. Well guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below what your thoughts are on the 940. And keep them sharp and take it easy.